Most curious. What are you up to? 6. What is? 6? What have you seen? But I don't remember, like, I don't remember ever having inscriptions I couldn't do. So, this is very different. This one seems to be made of older stone than the others. That was my opinion too, mistress. The stone is indeed different. Older, and from a different source. Something up here. Hoop of metal. I wonder if there was once one of these on top of the shrine we found on the last Emperor's hideout in the Cyclones. Heavy. But perhaps not as heavy as I'd expected. Mistress, please put that down. Oh, what's the matter, 6? You humans have no eyes. You do not understand what you are holding. Okay. Calm down. What is it? Now tell me why I put that hoop down. You humans have no eyes. What's that supposed to mean? Did you not recognize the hoop immediately, mistress? I have one. It is a robot neck. Removed and repurposed. Most macabre. A neck? Certainly. It contains the projector, perhaps also the sequencer for the core. If you will, it brings the recorded soul to life. Perhaps there were metal hoops on all of these shrines originally. They might have been looted if they're valuable. This is where we get into the question of archaeology versus grave robbing. Would it be grave robbing to take that as an archaeologist? I mean, that's a question. And clearly, 6 has a real serious feeling about it. Perhaps we have seen all the site has to offer. Do you have a sense of what this place was from your explorations, mistress? Not yet. I want to keep looking around. This one isn't carved at all. But there's something inside the niche at the front. Splintered devotional icon fashioned from crystal. I think it dates from the Age of Sail. His back has been inscribed with glyphs too. This one is a fractured piece from an even longer phrase. No idea. Huang will be able to help me finish it up. So I have to head to Iox at some point. This comes from the same site as the scrap of sailcloth and the dull crystal that we discovered on Rember's dig site. Must have been a strong connection between the locations. And this should help us locate the site. Right. But yeah, it's really complicated and I don't really want to be like, oh yes, we're going to just loot everything. This one's worn smooth. Especially if it kind of... Especially like, yeah, bother 6, so I want to be friendly to 6. Or at least try. This one's buried. I need a machete to find any inscriptions. Do we have one? There are niches in all of these markers. They're empty. Most of them are. Looted? Or they just left that way. How about this one? Ah, the inscription on this one is readable. Oh my goodness. A few words in this one. Oh, I'm sure. Right, find your way. That's not right. Mistress, I do not think you have enough information to read this. Find your way with... Yeah, I agree. I don't think we've got enough. Ah, here's the... Eek! That was too close. Mistress, what are you doing? I didn't realise it was right there. How are we going to get across now? We can always retrace our steps, or we could simply leave. You've acquired 2 promising artifacts here, the splintered devotional icon and the compass. We have located one new location. Shall we return to the ship now, mistress? No, not yet. Not yet. The wellspring must be somewhere out there. somewhere. Where does all the water go? Into the nebula, mistress. Into the rivers. Everywhere. This stone marker. Nothing on this one. I want to see if we can get like all of the... I don't want to pick up the hoop. 6 really doesn't like it. Doesn't like me picking it up. I suppose I could just take it, but... More markings here. Yeah, it's one of those things where I think... That's just... It is a massive question. Times... Us... Every of us. That doesn't make sense. Have... Oh, all of us. All of us have something. Forget that, then. Every of us have times. I'll do for now. It's all of us. All of us. This one's set apart from the others. And it's inscribed. Several words. I, again, will... Something. I'm sure my translation for again is right now. Woohoo! I will... Sail. I think sail is the key one. It's to do with go, it's to do with the path. So I think, yes, I will sail again. Which is ways on the winds. I think that's correct. Sailor's motto? Sounds more like the words of a child. By the waters. Yeah, must be getting thinner. Take your time, mistress. This location is extremely unsafe.
The wind was strong up here. It wanted to grab you by the waist and chuck you down the cliff.
Emperors must have stood here, gazing across the nebula, tracing every stream like the lines on a palm. I can see Elbereth, mistress, through the haze. You don't think this place was built to view Elbereth? No, mistress. Elbereth is ferociously ugly. So we can't do much walking around up here. What's this? An intact empire, Sunlight 6. Everything on Ix was rebuilt after the fall. But this place was never destroyed. We must assume it was never found. These two seem in better condition than those below. The stone hasn't worn so much up here. Ouch. What was that? It's like an electrical conduit. Interesting. Mistress, as you have discovered experimentally, this shrine is indeed powered. They're machines? No, mistress. The stones are merely stones. But this one is charged. Aligned magnetic radiation, mistress, similar to that which aligns and conveys the rivers. The shrine outside the hermitage where Rember died. It was just like these, I suppose. And just like these, it had run out of power. That seems likely, mistress. I'm going to try the second one. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. There is no need. It is quite powerless. I was hoping for a note, but alright. Alright, so we're going to go back down. And I noticed that there was a little side. So if I go down, I might be able to have a look at, oh no, the door's closed. But maybe we can try the door. We've got a few new inscriptions. I'm not entirely sure how useful they are. There's the hoop. If it becomes super important, we could in theory come back for it, but Oh, no, I can't get up there, can I? Locked. Anyway, doesn't look safe out that way. There's nothing but sky down there. Ooh, stone setting. A stone setting. Either someone was making preparations when this place was abandoned, or the shrine that stood there was removed. Yeah, I thought that'd be the case. I thought that was what it was. Looking when we were above. Right. Can I jump it? Let's look down. There's an old Elbrethine story about a boy who gets washed into the rivers. He drowns, of course, then comes back as a fish. I've always said Elbereth is a terrible place, mistress. Can I jump that? I'm gonna say no. So let's... I don't want to... why can't I ask him to hopper us now? Because there's nothing... I don't think there's anything further around. Oh, hello. Smooth. Did I not look at this before? Oh, no, I think I did. I think I remember seeing that was smooth. No, okay. Leave the courtyard. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Yeah, I think so. Let's get out of here. Leave them. Are you ready, mistress? So we left the surface of the Garden of the Emperors, with enough new evidence to find a previously unknown site. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Whoops. Aboard the Nightingale, we returned to the ship and sprang up into the water. So, I'm fairly sure we've still got access to the... Oh, any key. We still have access to the inscriptions we found, we just don't know where they are. A curious place, mistress. So much water. If we could ship it, you would be very rich. We could make Elbereth bloom. Maybe I could tell someone about the place. Right. So... Right, oh, we've got some ones that are solvable. So, take me home. Yes. And... all live again. So, if we scroll out and go to the first ones... There's so many here. Right, so some of these... Right, Empress Buried Robots. And it's not going to be banished, so we're very happy with that one. All pilgrims together. We don't know about this one. I don't think we've had anything. I think joins seems to make sense. Put together. Book of Mysteries. We don't know what that third word is. I don't really see the connection to death. We haven't got this squiggle. But we've got star and watch. Don't know what that could be. Stranger smiles, but I think they intend harm. Yes. Well, we're figuring it out. That's and, but the cross is not. So it's not and. So it's but. Yeah. You. Bless. So if that's give, I don't know. No, I think that makes sense. That it linguistically makes sense. Treasures of great value. I don't know. Star. Star and rock together. I don't know. great. I don't know. Just guessing things. Goddess bless plants. I don't know. Earth, potentially. It could be harvests, but I think harvests would include plants rather than the other way around. So I'll stick with that. Joins us. Okay, yeah. So this is a kind of connection with together, isn't it? Really. I'm trying to go through and see if maybe it triggers the other ones. Smile. Sky God, look me your smile, and me your smile, at me your smile. So that has to be give. So we know that give is right, it's just we don't have enough evidence. Yeah, I think may, because we know should, so I think may fits. Oh, this is one we haven't actually figured out yet. So maybe some of these are going to work a bit better now. No. You're saying I need to do that as well, but that's not right. Okay, so we know that we actually now know that that's wrong. Okay, or is that wrong, or is that it's not in here? I've already got that one. Gives all, and okay, bird doesn't fit in this. Gives and all. And van doesn't fit. That doesn't fit anywhere else. That doesn't fit anywhere else, does it? This doesn't, yeah, okay. So we don't have enough information to go on for that one. Is this going to give me different words? Or is it going to remember the ones I've crossed out? Okay, it's going to remember the ones I've tried. And eliminated. So, does that mean that my thing for that, my words for those are wrong, or does that mean that I'm confused? I think fill with all makes sense. As things develop, we'll get new words, I think. Stars will save you. Yeah, oh, that's the problem. It could be any of these. I think lead you could work, especially with toward. I don't know.